Got one for the believers now. Actually, I have three. Just three different things I want you to ponder. You don't have to take them seriously. This is just for fun. This is just a big old fat what if. And it kind of goes like this. What exactly was God doing for the eternity that happened before He created the universe? You say that no one created God and God created everything, so what in the world was He doing up until that point when He went, you know what? Let me just poof some planets. Poof. That's enough for today. I mean, after all, it makes sense why He waited so long to do everything. I mean, He hadn't been doing squat all the time, so you can't expect Him to make everything perfect all in one day. You know, it's going to take 7 days because, hey, He's got to rest. He's been sleeping for a gabillion years. Anyway, just one. What was He doing before He poofed the universe? Something to think about. Number 2. What if this were possible? What if every god was real? What if your God, Baal, Ra, Zeus, flying spaghetti monster, all of them were real, and they decided to have a little fun and see what would happen if they put the mortals against each other. You know, actually, the Greeks and Romans actually believed part of this. They thought that the gods kind of toyed with mankind for their own little personal pleasure, which explains your God too. Maybe your God was one of their gods. Now I think about it, he does share a birthday with the winter solstice, which celebrated Saturn. Also, a couple other gods in there that were born from the Virgin Mother and had to sacrifice a sacred cow in order to forgive people of their sins. I think your God was one of the Roman or Greek gods. Actually, but anyway, let's say that they all existed all at one time, and they had all their little people going at it, and these guys were going at it, and these guys were going at it, and Moses brought in his guys, we're going to get you, and he killed a bunch of people, and then along comes these other people, and God said, you know, I promised Moses He's going to keep that land. Oh, really? Watch this. He just wiped all the people out of Jerusalem, and they're gone, and they kind of got ticked off about it, and like a big, crazy sucker hooligan riot, they all went nuts and started killing each other. And now they're all dead. Maybe that's why we can't find any evidence of God anymore. Maybe that's why He doesn't burn any bushes anymore. Maybe that's why He doesn't, stop the sun like He did before, which is ridiculous because the sun does stop and we go around it. But hey, He's God. He knew everything. Maybe when He died, that's why the sun quit going around the earth and it came to a still, and that made the earth just kind of yank itself around and go all over the place. Don't know. Third and final, what if it kind of worked the other way? What if your God wasn't the real God and Baal was the real God, and or any of the other gods of that time, and when Moses came in and killed everybody in the massive genocide that happens in the Bible, maybe by killing all those people and no one left to worship that God, and the worship was like the warmth of the sun to us. Without the worship coming back to Him, He couldn't survive, and so He died off. And maybe that's why we don't have any big fancy miracles or talking asses and serpents and things like that. Now the only talking asses aren't from the Bible, they're from Christians. Just some what ifs.